Do you have a desired future? Do you have some sort of result that you're trying to get? Something you're trying to achieve? Maybe you're trying to lose weight. Maybe you uh, trying to get out of debt. Maybe you're trying to get married. Maybe you're trying to improve your marriage. If you have some sort of goal, some sort of dream, some sort of vision that you're trying to achieve, then you're watching the right video. You're not here by accident. Listen, I'm Billy Miller, the motivational minister, and I help people to improve their lives by teaching them life skills from the Bible. And today I'm going to be teaching you about strategic thinking. Strategic thinking. And the reason I'm going to be teaching you this is because if you're trying to accomplish something, if you're trying to win, there's nothing that's going to help you better than strategic thinking. Oh man, so listen, you want to tune in. You want to lock in, make sure you share this video because this is a message that's going to help you win. As a matter of fact, let me just check the temperature of the audience. Listen, let me ask you a question. Do you want to win? That's the question. Do you want to win? Listen, if you want to win, write the word win in the comment section. W-I-N, win. Even if you're watching this, the replay, you can still participate. Write the word win, W-I-N, in the comment section if you want to win. I hope you want to win. I'm sure you want to win. I don't want you to win. And I'm sure you want me to win. But guess what? The desire to win, wanting to win is not enough. It's good that we want to win. That's a good start. The desire to want to win is not incomplete. I'm sorry. The desire to want to win is not incorrect, but it's incomplete. You're going to have to do more than just want to win. Listen to this. Look at this quote right here. The will to win is worthless if you do not have the will to prepare. Listen, that's a good start. The desire to win. You want to win. You have the will to win. But it's not going to do you any good if you don't have the will to prepare, if you don't have the will to plan. You're going to have to plan. And a lot of people don't plan for important things. I've seen people spend more time planning for things that are not as important than important things. For example, I've seen more people plan for the wedding than they do planning for the marriage. Walk with me. I've seen people prepare more for a summer vacation than they do planning for their own life. So listen, it all starts with planning. You're going to have to plan. Look at this popular quote by John Maxwell. It says, if you fail to plan, then you plan to fail. This is a popular quote, one of my favorites. You probably heard it before. If you fail to plan, then you plan to fail. So listen, like I said, it's going to be a powerful message. I'm going to go step by step because I know you want to improve your life and I'm going to help you to achieve your goals. I want to help you to improve your life by teaching you about strategic thinking. But before I get to the strategic thinking, first things first, you need a plan. Somebody write plan in the comment section. P-L-A-N, plan. You're going to need a plan. Write plan in the comment section, even if you're watching the replay. Look, let me give you a simple definition for the word plan. The word plan means a detailed formulation for achieving an end result. That's a good, simple definition for plan. It's a detailed formulation for achieving an end result. Listen, you have an end result that you want. You have a desired future that you want. And it all starts by writing a plan. Look at this scripture here. This is a popular verse. I like this translation here. It's a new translation. It's my first time seeing it today. I like what it said, so I'm going to put it up here. It's Habakkuk chapter 2, verse 2. This is the Easy English Bible. And this is God speaking. He says, write down what I will show to you. Make it very clear on the page where you write it. Then someone can easily read it and he can tell the message to other people. Now, I want you to get this now. God's going to give you, God is giving you vision. God's giving you purpose. You may have an idea, a God-given idea. But either way, you're going to write down your plan. You're going to get your wisdom journal, right? And you're going to write down the plan. Got it? You're going to write in your wisdom. If you don't have the wisdom journal, many of you have it. If you don't have it, you can get it at whateverdevil.com. I'll tell you more about how to get this at the end. But whatever journal you have, or even if you don't have a journal, get a binder, a notebook, a composition pad. I don't care if you got to get an index card and write the end result on one side and the details on the back. But here's the key thing. He says, write it down. Write down what I will show you. So God's giving you these ideas, right? You go write it down. But he says, make it clear on the page where you write it. It needs to be detailed. Remember, a plan is a detailed formulation. He says, detailed, right? I should be able to look at your journal, right? I should be able to look at your plan and easily understand because you wrote it so clear and detailed. I should be able to look at your journal and see your future. Follow me? What's going on, Miss Ellison? Thank you for joining in. Thank you for tuning in. Let's look at the second part of this verse. Oh, as a matter of fact, hold on. Before I even go to the second part of this verse, he says, let's look at it one more time. He says, write down what I will show you. That's the key part, is writing it down. You're going to have to write it down. Listen, I don't have time to go into the whole teaching about writing it down. I actually have a teaching though called if it's not important enough to write down, then it's not important. That's a teaching that's worth going and watching. I just don't have time to go into all of it now. Teaching on the importance of writing down your goals and the specifics of how to do that in detail. If you're watching this on YouTube, I have the link to that video attached in the description of this video. If you're watching on Facebook, just come to my YouTube channel and you'll find it. So I don't have time to go into all that right now. But right now, I want you to get that you need to write down your plan in detail, formulation, where to be clear where somebody else can look at it and easily read it, and they can tell somebody else. I should be able to look at your plan, and it should be so easy and so simple that I can convey it to somebody else. All right, look at the next verse. He said, this is God speaking. He says, what I will show to you must happen. Oh man, I could park here, but I'm not. But listen, whatever this goal is, whatever this dream is that you've written down, a lot of times it's not going to happen automatically. But listen, if God gave you the vision, listen, he says it will happen at the time that I have decided. That is a future time, but it will certainly happen as I have said. You're going to have to stand on that. Listen, you don't care where you're living at. I don't care what your circumstance is. I don't care what your situation looks like. You're going through a lot, but you got your future written down in detail. And you go trust that it's going to happen. You got it? You got to write a plan. You got to write the plan. Let's look at this one last part of this verse. This is it's the second part of this verse. It says, it may not, it's God still speaking. He says, it may not happen very soon, but you must be patient. Listen, if you don't learn to be patient, you'll soon be a patient. Chew on that for a minute. He said, it may not happen very soon. Listen, it might not happen right away. The stuff you write down, the goals, the dreams, it might not happen right away. He said, but you must be patient. What I show to you will certainly happen. Listen, there's no guessing about it. He didn't say it might happen. He didn't say it probably would happen. He said it will certainly happen at the right time. So here's your instruction. He said, so wait for it. Be patient. Wait. So, Father, this is what we discussed so far. You have a desired future. You have a desired goal that you want to achieve. You're going to write it down. Clear, precise, easy to read, easy to understand in your journal or whatever you have to write it on, right? And then going to be patient. It might not happen right away, but you're going to be patient. I got goals, all types of goals written down. It ain't happened yet. Some of them I'm not even close to manifesting. But guess what? It will happen. And I'm going to be patient. Here's the next thing you need to do. Look at this scripture. Proverbs chapter 16, verse 3. This is the Good News translation. It says, ask the Lord to bless your plans, and you will be successful in carrying them out. See, listen, a lot of your plans, listen, God has a purpose and plan for you, right? That's Jeremiah 29:11, right? And so you got to make sure that, because you may have a plan that's not necessarily something that God necessarily gave you, like your purpose. You can plan to, get a car, or plan to, start exercising. But you want to ask the Lord to bless your plans because you don't want your plans to contradict the plans and purpose that He has for you. Are you following me? So ask the Lord, include the God in everything. He wants, listen, He's your life. He wants to be involved. Involve God. Include Him in your plans and ask Him to bless it, and you'll be successful. Now, once you do all of these things, right? Once you do that, now this is when strategic thinking comes in. This is where strategic thinking comes in. And that's what I'm teaching you, what I want to teach you today. Listen, strategic thinking is the bridge that links where you are to where you want to be. Where do you want to be? Everything that you wrote in your plan, right? But you're here right now. You have this desired weight, but you're here right now. You have this desired wealth, but you're here right now. Your relationship is right here, but you wanted to be here. Are you following me? Strategic thinking is the bridge that's going to link you from your current situation to the desired results that you want to have. So let me give you the definition to strategic thinking so you know what I'm talking about. When we talked about a plan, a plan is a written, detailed formulation, right? So strategic thinking is tied to it. Strategic thinking is when you find it necessary or important to focus your thoughts on the initiation, conduct, or completion of a careful plan or method. Okay, let me just break that down. What it's saying. Strategic thinking is when it becomes vital, it becomes important to focus your thoughts on your plan that you have written down. When you focus on your thoughts from the beginning to the end, it's when you focus on your thoughts on seeing it through your plan. From the start, from the initiation, from the action steps you got to take, from the things you need to do, your whole life, your whole thoughts. And that's what strategic thinking is. See, when you're writing down your plan, you're writing in detail. And some of you may be saying, well, what about the stuff that I don't know what to do? I don't know what detail to put down there. Don't worry, you just put down what you know. But as you start focusing your thoughts, you find it important and necessary to focus your thoughts on executing this plan, then that's when the things you don't know will come up and God will give you wisdom, or God will connect you to the right resources and correct information. I hope you follow me. If you follow me, hit the like button. If you're following or understanding anything I'm saying, hit the like button, hit the hearts. Let me know that you're understanding what I'm saying. And that's what strategic thinking is. See, a lot of people have stinking thinking. I don't want you to have stinking thinking. I need you to have strategic thinking when you focus your thoughts on the start and finish of your plan, seeing it through. Listen, there's 3 benefits of strategic thinking. Listen, take a screenshot of this definition right quick. If you're watching on your phone, go ahead, because you're probably can't write it down or trying to write it down. Go ahead, take a screenshot of that. That way you can go and chew on it later. But that's what strategic thinking is. This is what you're going to have to do. Listen, if you got to think anyway, you might as well think big. If you got to think anyway, you might as well use strategic thinking. If you got to think anyway, you might as well focus your thoughts on accomplishing everything that's in your plan. 3 benefits of strategic thinking. Number 1, strategic thinking helps you to become more capable of producing your desired results. Listen, I did a teaching not long ago called Do the Math, what to do when the math ain't math, and go watch that video. I believe I have that link to that video in the description of this video too on YouTube, if you watch it on YouTube. Go watch that, because one of the things I talk about is becoming. See, a lot of people focus more on appearing versus focusing on becoming. You need to focus on becoming. And when you start using strategic thinking, it's going to help you to become what? More capable of producing your desired results. You're going to become the person who can make the thing work. See, whatever your goal it is you're trying to do right now, it may not be working. But as you continue with consistency, as you stay committed and keep showing up, you eventually become the person who can make it work. That's a benefit of strategic thinking. It's going to help you become more capable. It's going to help you to become the person that can produce the results that you want to have. Second benefit of strategic thinking. Strategic thinking helps you to find the most direct path toward achieving your objective. You know, Dr. Miles Monroe said, he said, vision is simple. What he meant by that is, once you know what your vision is, you don't have to worry about all these other options. You know exactly what you're aiming for. It's like a bullseye. It's like a target. Well, guess what? That's what this is your target. The vision that you wrote down, your plan, your detailed plan. This is your goal. So anything that's objective to this, anything that's opposing to this, right? It's going to strategic thinking, because you focusing your thoughts on this is going to help you find the right path that's going towards that direction. Somebody say, hey, here, come down this path. Hey, no, I can't go down that path right now, because that's going to take me away from the results that I'm trying to get. All right, third benefit. I'm almost done. I'm not going to hold you long. The third benefit is strategic thinking helps you to maximize your strengths. Strategic thinking helps you to maximize your strength. Why? Because you're focusing on the plan, and your plan is God's plan. Your plan, the plan that God has for your life, your assignment, your dream, your vision, that's where your strengths are going to go in line with that. And see, anything else is not, you're not going to maximize the strength in that. See, God created you for a reason. He created you for a purpose. Listen, you're not here by accident. God's not sitting in heaven trying to figure out what he's going to do with you. No, he created your purpose first. Then he created you for the purpose. And then he has a plan for your life because of that purpose. That's where your strengths are. Whether you know what your purpose is or not, your strength lies in your purpose and your plan. Got it? Because your strategic thinking is only focusing on the plan, it's going to maximize your strength. It's going to maximize your strength. Right? Amen, if you understand, in the comment section. Even if you're watching the replay. Listen, I told you before, earlier, in the beginning of this video, I said that a plan is a detailed formulation of achieving an end result. You're going to have to write down the plan, right? I want you to write down the plan. And I got a resource that I want to offer you that's going to help you and writing down your goals. And that's this wisdom journal right here. Wisdom journal. You're going to love this journal. If you don't have it already, a lot of you already have it. A lot of people have been ordering it. I just want to tell you a little bit about it, just to influence you, just to motivate you to start writing down your goals, writing down your plans, writing down your dreams. The people who write down their goals achieve them more than those who don't. So listen, I want this is available at whateverdevil.com. All right, it's a hardback. Got it. Right, and then it has this little elastic kind of strap right here. You see that, where you can keep it closed. I love this journal, man. Oh, I'm sorry, I'm all off. You see that? It's like a little elastic strap. Keep it closed. You know, I probably gonna not be able to see it because of the light, but there's a let's see. It's a cream colored pages. They have white lines. It's cream colored pages with the lines. You can't see it. I know the lights blocking it. But this is my favorite part right here. On the inside here, try to block this light. It's like a little pocket. Can you see that? Oh man, right there. Look at that. It's like a little pocket, a little where you can keep, your loose notes. You can keep your highlighters, pens. You can keep things in there. I'm trying to get a good. I can't do it, but anyway, look at that light, man. But anyway, I need to do a video where you can see it more clearly because of the light. Thank you for tuning in. And I keep saying, I'm gonna say Miss Ellis. I'm assuming it's Akita. I just want to make sure I'm pronouncing it right, Akita. But thank you for tuning in, and thank you for everybody who's watching the replay. I know I get a lot of people who tune into the replay. But listen, if you want this journal, the wisdom journal, this says loading right there, wisdom loading, right? Because that's what it's going to help you do. It's going to help you to load wisdom into your life. Nice journal. Go to whateverdevil.com right there on the website. It's right there on the front page. Depends on when you're watching this video. If you don't see it on the front page, just click on the notebooks. I have different notebooks and different journals. But most definitely get that. Like I said before, I have a related video that you should check out called this is another one called How to Manage Your Time and Not Waste It. Put that in the description of this video as well. That's a good video to watch. That's in line with, if you want to learn more in line with what I'm teaching you now. And also the teaching I told you about earlier called If It's Not Important Enough to Write Down, It's Not Important. Those are two videos I encourage you to go watch. So listen, watch those two videos, get the journal, and change your life. And if you got any comments or questions, you can put it in the comment section. Most definitely just subscribe to my YouTube page. Listen, that's all I want to hold y'all. Listen, y'all take care. Y'all stay up. Y'all stay blessed. And always remember that the word is your life.